Update on Monday, January 6th, General Hospital, Michael's destiny, Carly's fury, and Cyrus' disobedience. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, thank you. The drama in Port Charles never slows down, and Monday's episode is no exception. With tensions escalating at General Hospital, family feuds boiling over, and explosive danger lurking in the shadows, the citizens of this bustling town face challenges that could alter their lives forever. Portia bans Cyrus Renault, a clash of wills. The episode opens with Portia Robinson standing her ground in General Hospital's bustling hallway, her voice firm as she confronts Cyrus Renault. The air is thick with tension as Portia's determination to protect her patients collides with Cyrus' sly manipulations. "You have no business here, Cyrus," Portia declares, her eyes blazing. "Consider this an official notice. You're banned from GA." Cyrus smirks, his calm demeanor only fueling Portia's frustration. "You think you can keep me out?" he asks, his tone laced with mockery. "I have as much right to be here as anyone else. This hospital has been a playground for power plays before, doctor, and I'm not above making one of my own." Portia's resolve doesn't waver. "If you set foot in this hospital again, I'll make sure the police have every reason to drag you out in cuffs. You've already caused enough damage." Cyrus narrows his eyes, his smile fading as the tension escalates. "Careful, Dr. Robinson. I'd hate for you to find yourself on the wrong side of this." As Cyrus leaves, the ominous nature of his veiled threat hangs in the air, leaving Portia visibly shaken but unbroken. Jocelyn's heartbreaking discovery. Meanwhile, Jocelyn Jax is in her dorm room, rifling through Dex Heller's belongings in search of closure. The grief of losing him still weighs heavily on her, and she's desperate for answers. As she digs through a box of personal effects, she finds a file containing autopsy details. Her eyes widen as she reads the report, and tears pool in her eyes. Dex's heart attack wasn't just a tragic coincidence. It was the result of a digitalis overdose. Overwhelmed by the revelation, Jocelyn rushes to Trina Robinson's apartment. "Trina, it wasn't an accident," Jocelyn says, her voice trembling. "Dex, he was murdered. Someone did this to him." Trina's heart breaks for her best friend, but she knows the dangers of digging too deep. "Joss, you have to let the police handle this," Trina pleads. "You can't put yourself in harm's way." Jocelyn shakes her head, determination flashing in her eyes. "The police won't do anything, not in time. Whoever did this needs to pay, and I'm going to make sure they do." Carly's fury erupts. At the Corinthos estate, Carly Spencer is livid as she vents to Jason Morgan about Willow Corinthos' recent decisions. Pacing back and forth, Carly's anger spills over, her voice rising with every word. "She's out of her mind, Jason," Carly exclaims. "Taking Wiley to Washington without telling anyone? What was she thinking? Michael has enough to deal with already, and now she's pulling this." Jason, ever the calm presence, tries to reason with her. "Carly, you know Willow's been under a lot of pressure. Maybe this trip wasn't the best idea, but she's doing what she thinks is right for Wiley." "That's not good enough," Carly snaps, her voice cracking with emotion. "Michael deserves better than this, better than her. I won't let her take my grandson away from this family." Jason places a reassuring hand on Carly's shoulder. "We'll figure this out. Diane's on it, and Michael has us in his corner. Willow isn't the enemy here." Carly takes a deep breath, her fury simmering but not extinguished. "She better not be, Jason, because if she is, she'll regret it." Michael's custody battle takes a turn. At the gatehouse, Willow Corinthos sits on the couch, her hands trembling as she reads the latest legal documents from Diane Miller. Tears stream down her face as she realizes the implications of her trip to Washington. Diane's arguments paint her actions as reckless, putting Wiley in an unstable walls closing in as she contemplates the possibility of losing custody of her children. When Michael arrives, his face is a mix of concern and frustration. "Willow, why didn't you tell me you were taking Wiley out of town?" he asks, his voice tight with emotion. "I didn't think I had to," Willow replies, her voice breaking. "I'm his mother, Michael. I was trying to protect him." Michael shakes his head. "You should have come to me first. Now Diane's using this against you, and it's making everything harder for both of us." As the tension between them builds, it's clear that their relationship is reaching a breaking point. The explosion. At Sonny Corinthos' penthouse, the evening takes a deadly turn. Sonny, Michael, and Jason are deep in discussion when a sudden explosion rocks the building. Flames engulf the living room as debris flies in all directions. Michael is thrown across the room, his body landing perilously close to the fire. Jason scrambles to his feet, ignoring his own injuries as he rushes to Michael's side. "Michael," Jason shouts, his voice filled with panic. "Stay with me, Sonny." Coughing through the smoke, grabs his phone and dials 911. "We need help," he yells into the receiver. "There's been an explosion. We have injured people here." As the episode ends, the camera pans over the wreckage, showing Michael unconscious and surrounded by flames. The fate of the Corinthos family hangs in the balance, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. Themes of family and betrayal. This episode weaves together themes of loyalty, betrayal, and the lengths people will go to protect their loved ones. As Port Charles faces new dangers and deepening divides, the residents must confront their own fears and fight for what matters most. Would you like me to expand on a specific subplot, such as Jocelyn's quest for justice, the custody battle, or the fallout from the explosion? Let me know how you'd like to proceed. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our General Hospital Update news channel and stay with us.